Hello everybody, SlimKirby here, and welcome to Let's Play Super Metroid. That is right, I am finally doing a Metroid game, my first Metroid Let's Play, and I'm actually really excited about this, because this is one of my all-time favorite Metroid games, probably my top favorite, and it's also a game I grew up with as a kid, a game I really loved as a kid, and a game I really want to show to you guys, so I'm going to be playing that as my next Let's Play. This is also known as Metroid 3, so this takes place after both Metroid 1 and 2, and we'll actually get to see kind of a recap of those games here in a second, because the game does a very good job of actually explaining the story to this point. It's a very short and simple story, but still does a really great job. You can also change between English and Japanese text. Actually, kind of a fun fact, I must have a European version of the SNES game, because this is the Virtual Console, but my SNES version has German text as an option, not Japanese, so I'm guessing I have the PAL version of the game or something, which works on my system. I don't know if that's like normally a problem or not, but yeah, I apparently have the PAL version. You also have controller settings and special settings. I think I'm going to leave these the same. Let me just check. Okay, no, I want to keep them the same. What are special settings? Okay, no, I'm gonna leave those just the way they are because I have no idea what they do. Yeah, let's go ahead and start.
The last Metroid is in captivity. The galaxy is at peace.
I first battled the Metroids on Planet Zebes. It was there that I foiled the plans of the space pirate leader, Mother Brain, to use the creatures to attack galactic civilization. And this is from Metroid 1. I like how they kind of used remastered cutscenes here to basically show off the story. I next fought the Metroids on their homeworld, SR-388. I completely eradicated them except for a larva, which after hatching followed me like a confused child. And this is the end of Metroid 2. I personally delivered it to the Galactic Research Station at Ceres so scientists could study its energy-producing qualities. And now we're getting into the plot of this game. We give the Metroid to this Galactic Science Station, and we're going to see what we can find from this. The scientists' findings were astounding. They discovered that the powers of the Metroid might be harnessed for the good of civilization. Well, that sounds promising, but will that actually happen? I personally doubt that. Because we do have a video game here, we have to have some kind of plot. Satisfied that all was well, I left the station to seek a new bounty. But I had hardly gone beyond the asteroid belt when I picked up a distress signal. Uh-oh. Ceres Station was under attack. And there we go, that's how this game starts. The station where we brought the baby Metroid hatchling has been attacked, and we have to quickly see what happened here. Everything looks normal so far. I mean, the station doesn't seem like it's in flames yet. But anyway, here's where we actually get control of the game. You can use the A button to jump, B button, I don't think does anything yet. The X button is actually your firing button. I think there's a run button somewhere. I think that's actually B now that I think about it. And you can also angle your shots by holding the L and R button, or just, you know, the arrow buttons in general. You can shoot down, so that's basically how Samus controls. We'll get other abilities, but we'll show those off as we get them. Can't hit start or select yet because we don't have a full-blown map that we can actually explore to our leisure. So let's just keep going. It's still very eerily quiet here. I wonder what exactly happened. Maybe we'll find something out in this room. Oh god. Scientists on the floor. I don't like that, and uh-oh. The Metroid's gone. That's not good. Well, let's see what's in here. Just a long hallway. Ah, there we go. I knew it was around here somewhere. What's up, little baby? What are you doing out? I see. Oh god, eyes. And it's Ridley, one of the bosses from the first Metroid game. This boss fight, there is actually no way to win. There is technically a way you can win, but it just changes the ending briefly. This battle ends either when you fire enough shots on him, or if you get hit and get knocked down to like 20 energy. I'm just going to keep on firing at him like this, because I want to show off the kind of special ending to this fight that not many people know about. I didn't know about this until very recently. But if you fire at Ridley enough... Come on, come on. If you fire at him enough, come on, you should be doing it anytime soon. This is the best way to do it, because I find out you don't take very much damage. But yeah, he actually drops the Metroid. You can't actually get it back or anything, because no matter what, he picks it up, jams through the station, and activates a self-destruct sequence. And now we have a minute to escape. The escape section is not too bad. I mean, all of the rooms are like 5 seconds at most. Maybe this room will take me a little longer, but even then... Not a very hard sequence here. Okay, let's get up here. Okay, the station's starting to tilt a little bit. The smoke does not hurt you, so don't worry about that. So we'll just keep climbing up and get all the way up here and then escape. And there we go. We escaped from Ceres with our lives, but there is some trouble afoot, and Ridley seems to be behind it. So we're going to go back to Planet Zebes and see where the hell he is and get that Metroid hatchling back, because, yeah, we do not want him to actually control the Metroid, or the space pirates for that matter. Because like the intro said, they can have some very powerful abilities, so we do not want to deal with that. So here we are on the surface of Planet Zebes. Samus's ship will always remain in this location. It can be used as a way of healing and recharging your missiles once you get missiles. And you can also save your game too, so this is always a save point you can come back to. Plus it heals you, so it's very handy. But we're going to go explore. We can now look at the map. We don't have very much explored yet, obviously, and you can also hit the R button to look at Samus's equipment, which, once again, we have nothing, but that will change over time. We are on Criteria, which is kind of the landing site of the Planet Zebes. There are, I think, 4 or 5 unique areas to Planet Zebes, and there's also one kind of mini area. Once again, I'll go over those areas as we discover them. Can't get through here, so I guess we're going to go to the left. Here we have a blue door. Blue doors can be opened by just normal shots. There are other doors we'll find, but we cannot open them just yet. And so far, things are pretty quiet. Doesn't seem to be any sort of activity going on here. Which could be a good thing, could be a bad thing, I don't know. Have another blue door here. We can't get through this little tunnel, though, unfortunately. Here we have a pink door. We can only with missiles, which we do not have yet. And then we also have another blue door. I think this just leads to a save point or something. Or no, it doesn't. It leads to another room where we can't get anything. So, once again, can't really do much right now. So instead, I guess we'll just keep following the long blue path to see if we can find anything else. Surely we can find something in this area. Now here's actually a fun fact. This is the location of where Mother Brain was in the first Metroid game. So yeah, this is actually where we'd fight Mother Brain in Metroid 1, but as you can see, Mother Brain is no longer there because we destroyed her back in the first Metroid game, so yeah, thankfully we don't have to worry about her. We have to worry about her cronies, but not her. Yeah, Okay, so if we take this elevator down, we'll actually be in a new part of Zebes. This is Brinstar. Brinstar is actually where you normally start in the first Metroid game. This actually looks kind of familiar if you remember anything about the first Metroid game. This is actually the starting location. And if you remember anything about the starting location, if you go over here, we have a power-up. We have the Morphing Ball. And once we get the Morphing Ball, yep, it looks like we've been discovered. The space pirates know we're here, so they're going to send all of their creatures out to greet us whenever we come into contact with them. So, with the Morphing Ball, we can turn into a little ball and roll through these little tunnels that we can't fit through normally. And before we go up this elevator, there is actually something else we want to grab. Because if we go through here, we can actually find some other tools of destruction. Pink door can't get through here, but we can shoot down through these little rocks. Go through here. And we have our very first missile pack, so we can finally use missiles. To use missiles, you have to actually equip them. To equip them, as you can see, they're in the top part of the screen right now. If you press the select button, you can actually activate them and fire missiles just by, you would normally fire normal shots. But you only have a limited amount of missiles. You can restore them by finding pickups across the world. So, you know, try to keep as many missiles as you can because they can actually come in handy when you're in a pinch or so. But we're going to actually go through this pink door right here. Why are we doing such things? I have no idea. Also, right here, I think somewhere around here anyway, maybe I'm wrong. No, it's right there, okay. There is an energy tank right there, but we can't get it the way we are right now. There is actually a way to grab this if you use some advanced techniques, but I am not familiar with said techniques, and I'm going to actually wait until I come back later to get that, so I'm not going to worry about it. But yes, here is our second missile pack, so now we can carry 10. I believe you can carry up to 235, give or take. I don't remember the exact number. But either way, I'm going to get them all anyway. This is going to be a 100% playthrough, so I'm going to be getting all of the missile packs, all of the bomb packs once those become relevant, all of the energy tanks, all of the items, and all of the reserve tanks. Basically, to the point where once we finish the game, we'll get a 100% on our file select screen. It's not very hard to do. I actually played this game not too long ago, and I was actually able to get all 100% without resorting to a guide till the very end, and even then it was just for a few packs, so I should be able to remember where everything is. But anyway, here we go. As you can see, the space pirates have been alerted to our presence, and now they're going to do everything they can to stop us. But we're uber powerful, so we can take them down with no problem. So take that, you ugly alien dude. And of course, we have to fight them again as we go up here. A few other things I guess I want to mention since we were kind of talking about this game and the story. The reason why I chose Super Metroid first instead of Metroid 1 or 2. For the first part, I don't really like Metroid 1 or Metroid 2. I don't really like either of those games that much. And I wanted to start this series on a positive note, so I decided to pick this game instead. Doesn't mean I won't ever do the first two games, it just means that it probably won't be for a while till I do them. And I'm also not very good at those games, and it just wouldn't have been fun if I started with them. This is the first game that I actually know pretty well, and I'm not, you know, terrible at. Not that I'm like an expert or anything, but I can actually get through the game pretty much without dying. Hopefully I can do that for this playthrough, but we'll see if I can. Also, I'm not going to be doing very much sequence breaking. Apparently you can break this game to hell, where you can basically do things in pretty much any order you want to by using advanced techniques. But I am not a person who really researches this game that much, so I am going to be unable to do that kind of thing. So for the most part, this is just going to remain a pretty standard playthrough. I'm already going to make it 100% anyway, so that's basically how I'm going to make this playthrough unique, I guess. But yeah, I'm not going to really do anything too out of order. I might sequence break a few things, but only if it's a technique I can use pretty well. Like if I have to give it, for instance, if it's a section I can like wall jump up through instead of using like the grappling beam, which is an item we'll get later, I'll do something like that, but I won't like, you know, do like shine sparking through like one area to a next or anything like that. Some of you guys probably have no idea what I'm talking about. If you want to know, research some speedruns for this game, you'll see exactly what I mean. Some of the stuff you can do to break this game is just ridiculous. So yeah, here we have a map room. With the map room, we can actually see a majority of the area. It's not the whole area. There are actually a few secret rooms you can unlock just by, you know, looking around and trying different items in certain places. But, you know, basically you get the gist of what's around you. And I think I'm going to grab the next item and then probably end the video there. So let's grab a few more missiles. Destroy you guys. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about this Let's Play. It's going to be a pretty straightforward playthrough, just 100% getting all the items and all of that. Not going to do anything too spectacular because, honestly, you don't need to do anything spectacular to make this game fun. It's a really fun game. Like I said, one of my all-time favorite Super NES games. If I had to rank it, I'd probably rank it like 4th, I think. 4th after Super Mario World, Super Mario RPG, and Kirby Superstar. Just to give you guys kind of an estimation. Okay, let's destroy some of these guys. I actually don't want to destroy you guys just yet. Okay, no. I don't want to destroy them yet because I want to grab some more missile packs if I can. Because we do have a mini-boss coming up. Not a very hard mini-boss, but with missiles we can take it down pretty easily. So in here we have another item. This is actually the Morph Ball bombs. So whenever we're in Morph Ball form, we can now lay bombs. But before we actually escape this room, we actually have to fight the statue, which will come to life. I believe these guys are called Koizos, I think, or no, Torizos. Kozos are the statues normally, but these are Torizos. And wow, I'm actually dying pretty easily. Let's change that. I think, okay, yeah, he's dead. He doesn't take too many missiles, like around like 7 or so, maybe 8, because I did get a few normal shots on him. So yeah, that boss wasn't too bad. And now we do have the Morph Ball bombs, so now we can bomb things. Morph Ball bombs are actually pretty helpful because you can uncover secret weak points and walls, and also break through some blocks, so they're very helpful items you can use. But for now, though, we're going to continue on and going to head back to the save point so I can save my game. And yeah, probably end the video there. This is going to be a good first intro video, I think. I think I pretty much explained all I needed to, so we can just get on with the game and move forward. This game is not a very long game, so I don't see it taking too many videos. Probably no more than 15 if I had to make an estimation. But I guess we'll find out. Also, before I grab the save point, let's go to this room. Because we can actually get something else if we come over here. You can also blow up the blue hatches with normal bombs too. But yes, we have another missile pack, so hooray for that. I love a good missile pack. But yeah, by the end of the game, we're going to have so many missiles that you can pretty much take out any boss with just missiles, and you won't even need the more advanced version of the missiles just because. So, yeah, that's basically giving you an idea of what we'll have to work with in this game. But I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. This has been SlimKirby. This has been Let's Play Super Metroid. I'll see you guys next time for the next part where we explore some more of this planet using the items we have just acquired. So, yeah, see you guys next time. Later, folks.